So the 2K26 rollout has begun, and it's crazy how some screenshots could just get the community going crazy. And of course, we got some more details when it comes to the early access and the release date. We gotta chime in on that as well. And last but not least, there is a conspiracy out there that there might be some major changes coming to the city. We all know what it is by now. Without further ado, I need y'all to grab yourself that brew and let's get to the video.
If you don't know, it's brutal sim on the scene, wicked and mean. With the next video on this YouTube thing, we got 2K news and rumors. Don't forget the tutorials and tips. Turn your my player to a bad man and rule the sticks. No matter the mode, record or park, even my career brute will get you a good start. Hit the like button, don't forget the notifications. Comment down below and welcome to the Brute Squad Nation.
So you don't know, your boy Brutal sim on the scene, wicked and mean, with a next video for y'all, man. So by now, you know we gotta start the video off the right way. So if you're in the comment section and type first, second, third, know the gang of Brute Squad, I gotta put y'all up there just to show y'all some love, man. Much love, much respect. So by now we know 2K already put out the cover athletes for NBA 2K26, and not only that, the pre-order packages. But it's weird that 2K put this out without showing any gameplay. They do it every single year, and to me, we kind of passed that, man. I don't get hyped for pre-orders no more, or even a cover athlete. In my opinion, just your boy Brute opinion, 2K's rollout is outdated, especially when it comes to the cover athlete. Most of us don't even buy hard copy, so who cares what's on the cover? We get the same thing because it's mostly digital. This is something I feel like they need to update, but it does start some conversations in the 2K community, man. So anyways, I saw Evan, he actually works at 2K, actually clarifying a few things when it comes to the release date. He actually made this post on X, what we formerly known as Twitter, saying early access starts August 29th at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So that's a disclaimer, because if you get Superstar or Leave No Doubt edition midway through early access, you have less than 7 days. Now, somebody asked a really good question saying, is it a global release time? As in, whatever that time adjusted in your area is. Now, he said early access is scheduled to be a global release time. Now, I know if you all know, but Xbox used to have a little advantage, right? Because based on where you are, you would have the game a few hours early, right? So all Xbox people used to do in the past few years used to switch to New Zealand, and they used to get the game 8 hours early. But of course, people on PlayStation had an issue with that. Now, me personally, I had both consoles, so it's very easy for me to just switch it over in the settings. No stress, no nothing, and get a few hours early. But of course, if you're on PlayStation and see people doing that, but you on PlayStation had to go create a whole account, put money on it, it was very complicated, and then you couldn't even switch back the account. But on Xbox, it's a very simple process, as you switch the location and switch it back as soon as the game officially launched, and you would be just fine without no stress. Yes, people on PlayStation was complaining to the 2K dev to take that out and switch it up to a global release. Not necessarily benefiting PlayStation people, but taking away from people who is on Xbox. Let me know your thoughts on that, right? I call it hating, I call it snitching too. No, I get it, don't get me wrong, I probably would have been doing the same, but I'll call it hating and snitching. Put it in the comment section, right? So again, if you all want a breakdown of the time of the release date, shout out to NBA 2K Central. He actually made a post. Now I'm gonna put it up on screen. Y'all could pause and check it out, and then, you know, align it with where you're located, man. Pause it, check it, and then align it with where you are in your area. Now, the next thing we gotta talk about, NBA 2K, my team put out a NBA 2K26 locker code, but I will have to drop a disclaimer. This will not be transferable from NBA 2K25 to NBA 2K26. In fact, it just gives you 3 kind of unique cards for NBA 2K25. And the locker code is 2K26 cover athletes, my team. I will put it on screen. You could, of course, pause it and capture it. And I do recommend y'all plugging this in. Now, a lot of y'all was asking your boy Brute, will cards or VC or my team coins be able to transfer from 25 to 26? No, none of these things will be transferable. In the next month and a half, 2 months, all these things gonna be dead unless you coming back to play on NBA 2K25, which I think by now 2K y'all need to remove that. I know y'all money hungry and all of that, but even Call of Duty, from one game to the next, the in-game currency can be transferred, and that's a greedy company. You know how hard it is to be more greedier than Activision. That's crazy to me, but that's a different conversation for a different time. Again, y'all can put in the locker code. I did already. I've already got the card. The last few weeks I've been playing, no money spent my team, and it's been mad fun, y'all. I ain't gonna front. To me, that's the place to be until 2K26 drops. They drop so much content over there, it's crazy, y'all. Now, the thing is, the new content they drop might render your old content a little useless, but it's part of the course, man. Now, anyways, they also drop a bunch of screenshots as well that got the 2K community buzzing. So we got the Shea screenshot, we got Carmelo Anthony out here as well, we got Angel Reese. Now, I ain't gonna front, I'm a fan of Angel Reese. All the Angel Reese haters, salute to y'all. I don't even care if y'all hate. I'm a fan of Angel Reese, Miss Double Double, by the way. They got even cat screenshots out there. And last but not least, at least the last one I saw, was actually Halliburton. And the screenshots was looking decent. Again, I don't get hype over screenshots anymore, y'all. When we play the game, we barely even get to view the game from these angles, so it doesn't make a difference. I think when it comes to visually, the game has already peaked, in my opinion. We're not gonna have no drastic change when it comes to visuals with 2K. Who knows? Hopefully they surprise me with something, but I think overall the game have peaked visually. Now I'm looking for animations and how smooth the game runs and less clipping and stuff like that. These are stuff I'm gonna have to wait until gameplay is posted to see. Even the trailer that they dropped was NBA footage, y'all. I can't even post the trailer because guess what? The trailer might be copyrighted with NBA protection, so I'm not gonna play with that. But let me know your thoughts on screenshots, man. Who knows? That might just be your boy Brute's opinion. Some of y'all might have a different perspective and might be hyped to see some screenshots. Put it in the comment section. Now, I saw this post from PowerDF, y'all. And this post was a little concerning. He was going off on how people are critiquing the screenshots. But I'm not going to say too much. The caption was, "Be serious, we talking about the cover, man." And I want y'all to check this out.
Ever since this 2K26 cover dropped, y'all just been complaining. Why this person on the cover? Why the design not like that? And it's just like, we sitting in here, we supposed to be gamers, and we out here talking about the cover. I mean, listen, we talking about the cover, not the game. Not the game. Not the game. We talking about the cover. Not the game we go out there and die for and play every game like it's our last. Not the game. We talking about the cover, man. I mean, how silly is that?
Did he say die for it? I'm gonna head out. Go the one on that one. No, Margie, you're going too far, bro. You're going too far. I understand the Allen Iverson reference, but bro, you went a little bit too far with that die for it, man. I can't go that far with you, my G. I ain't gonna lie to you, but let me know your thoughts upon the going on his little rant right here. Shout out to him, by the way, man. Now, we got some news for y'all. Some of y'all been asking, is Pro Play coming back? And are we gonna still have the city? Now, shout out to Tamilian, actually made this post, the city and Pro Play is back as well. Now, of course, 2K did put out a little bit of detail saying, dominate every possession with immersive technology that directly translates NBA footage into realistic gameplay, feels more connected with every dribble and crossover, with revamped size-ups and experience fast-paced dynamic movement with all new Pro Play features. Now, I know there's a huge part of the 2K community that will not agree with that. Now, of course, the next thing they said is squad up in the city. The builder transcended my play and climbed the competitive ranks. and reach the pinnacle of NBA stardom in an all-new My Career journey. Team up with friends in a stunning, streamlined city, earn recognition, and increase your rep and battle rival squads for park supremacy. And I mean, ain't much being said there, but what we know is pro players coming back and the city is coming back. Now, this is the thing, right? We got a huge part of the community that say if pro players come back, they're not coming back to 2K. Shout out to y'all. I think current gen don't have pro players, so y'all actually have a place to reside still. Just putting this out there. The next thing is we got a conspiracy in the building. Shout out to my guy Yardman Gaming. And he said this, and this does make sense because the past few years 2K been working to reduce the size of the city, right? So he posted this image of the puffer jacket, by the way, that we will be getting to 2K26. So that's some news in itself. But he also aligned that with a conspiracy yard in the building, linked with Conspiracy Brute. Yo, we got some content coming soon. That's my guy, y'all. Brother from another mother. Trust me on that. So shout out to my guy, Yardman Gaming. The NBA 2K City has to be much smaller, right? Since they're not giving us a free skateboard this year, like usual, and he dropped some eye emojis, just a puffer jacket. And that does make sense. If you go back to damn near most of the release in 2K, since the city got bigger and bigger, one of the things they always give us is a vehicle to get around because it comes with the city. They don't want you to jump out of the game and walk and get bored. So they give you something to get around the city pretty fast. The fact that they didn't give us any of these vehicles at all could mean that they did make the city drastically much smaller, similar to NBA 2K21 current gen. I'm just putting this out there, yo. I'm just putting this out there. So let me know your thoughts on that conspiracy right there. It does make sense and does lead me to believe that the city might be getting much smaller. Now let me know what y'all think about that conspiracy in the comment section. Of course, that's where we end it. Y'all know what it is. Your boy Sim. As soon as something else drop, I got y'all with the updates. In fact, I got a next very interesting idea for y'all tomorrow. So make sure to stay locked in, get a notification bell on lock. Till next time, how best will be safe out there. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Of course, the notification bell is free and key. Peace.